Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, Homesteading with Sadie. I need to add Coco in on that, don't I? Homesteading with Sadie and Coco. There's Sadie's over there. Alright, so today I'm just going to take you real quick through the garden and then show you something that I did. And it worked. So come on, let's go in the garden. I'm going to show you a few things I got going on out in the garden. And stay to the end because I'm going to show you what I did and that it actually worked. So, all right, come on. All right, so, oh yeah, here's one thing. I bought this I haven't planted it in the pot yet, but I bought it at Lowe's, and it's called a Calamine. I don't know, it's the other line. It's got some blossoms on it already, and I guess it's supposed to be like an orange. It says scarlet lime and orange. I don't know. I like exotic little trees like that. I love citrus. So here's my kiwi. It's doing all right. I don't have it planted in the ground because I didn't know where I wanted to plant it this year. So I think we're going to do some rearranging. But you want to come in the garden? That is my loganberry, and it's doing good. Also did not plant that in the ground because I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it. The cucumbers are looking awesome, except let me see if I even have any. Oh, look, I got a cucumber there coming. I feel like my garden's blooming a little later than most people's, but it doesn't matter as long as it blooms, right? This is getting all stuck up in my marigolds. Here's my marigolds. Just love the fragrance of them. Let me do that. And my tomatoes. I got 2 tomatoes here. And I got a nice tomato growing here. One of my sunflowers hasn't bloomed yet. Tomatoes here. I've already picked 2 tomatoes already. This one I need to tie up. This one is tying itself up with my acorn squash. Look at that. The acorn squash is holding my tomato up for me. Very nice of you. I have corn in there. Got 1, 2, I think 3 stalks of corn, but the acorn squash is really taking over that. Still haven't got an actual squash yet that I've discovered. And it's going over the fence. So here is my blackberry raspberries. I'm getting some raspberries. Not very many, but this is year number 1 for that. I've got muscadine grapes. What are you doing? Are you okay? I don't normally let them in the garden. But my muscadine grapes are doing great. No birds in the bird netting, by the way. I've been checking every day. That is another kiwi, but that is female and she needs a male, which I'm gonna have to buy. But I don't know. She doesn't produce any flowers or anything, so does she need a male to do that? I didn't think so, but I don't know. So tomatillas that I didn't plant, they were volunteers. And I thought this was a cucumber plant, but now I'm thinking it might have been squash because I have 2 of what I thought were. Are you okay? I thought they were cucumbers, but they're both turning yellow. So they might be some kind of squash. I don't know. Another one down there. It turned yellow. That one's a pretty yellow. So I don't know. Corn. I got to go ahead and harvest an ear there, and I believe I have a tiny little ear that's ready over here. Oh, and maybe back there that one looks like it's ready too. Another marigold. What's going on? Coco, do you need some water? You okay? Watermelon or cantaloupe? I think it's watermelon. There's 2 tomato plants. I just put fish fertilizer on it. I bet you that's what's wrong with her. If you don't watch me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, then you probably don't know that she ate a bag of fertilizer a month and a half ago. You have to watch her. She ate a whole bag of dirt the other day too. My pepper plant that we had overwintered and replanted in the ground. And I have another one over there on the side of the grapevine trellis. Oh, let me show you. I'm actually getting a really weird pepper. It's like growing upside down. Is that weird? I find it a little strange. This one here is growing all kinds of misshaped. These are just bell peppers. Where'd she go? All right. Over here I have beans, yellow beans. Some of them I need to just give to the chickens or harvest. Tomato plant that's looking fairly healthy. I need to get in and trim that tomato plant. And I put random corn in here. And that back there is a sunflower. Blueberries, which I have to say the birds ate the blueberries before they were even ripe. This is that blackberry. I don't think it's ever really given me any blackberries. I think maybe one blackberry its whole life, like 5 years. Coco, come. Coco, come. One more time. My watermelons, you can see I got a nice vine growing here. And this one here has wrapped itself around. Got a couple more little, that one's actually looking pretty good. My strawberry bed, I have harvested strawberries already. You can see I have some more strawberries here. Strawberries ready there. I'm loving my strawberry bed. This has taken a couple years in the making for this strawberry bed to have the runners and produce the strawberries it's been producing. Let's see all those strawberries in there. Something can get to them. I don't know what it is, but look at that strawberry. And with strawberries, they run, in case you don't know. But you can see the runners. They run outside the bed. And here's a whole patch of strawberries that are getting ready to bloom. Of course, the birds will probably eat them first. Anyway, tomatillas, volunteers. I did not plant one single tomatilla this year. And the marigolds in this plant too. Try to put marigolds in with all your plants because it keeps the bugs away. Some tomatillas, not ripe. This one's already yellowing, but still not ripe. They will pop out of the shell when they're ripe. I have a video on that if you want to look at that. Some tomato plants, tomatillas again. I didn't even know there was a tomato plant there. Okay, so let me straighten this up. This is either watermelon or cantaloupe. I can't remember. But it's growing pretty good and it's growing around my, oh, darn it, mosquito. Oh, that hurt, Coco. It's growing around the tomatilla plant. This is another strawberry bed. I do not find this technique in this basket to be productive. I think it just takes way too much water. My sunflower, it bloomed and now it's tipping over. Elderberries are not taking shape, but I'm not giving up on them. I have that one there, which was promising in the beginning. And then these here. But here's my green onions, which are always a super easy grower. Another sunflower, which I am going to harvest the seeds and cook the sunflower head. So stay tuned for that video. I've never done that before, but I heard you can do it, and I'm going to try it. Another one here. This one was really tall. Anyway, let me show you the little trick. Okay, where was that tomato I said need to be trimmed up? Where was it? Might have been this. Oh, look, I got a tomato on it. Look, I got a tomato. I didn't even know it. So, let me trim this up. Anything below the tomato, I'm going to trim, which was only one. I might not be able to show you my trick because I've trimmed up all of my tomatoes really nicely. Hold on, maybe not this one. This one's got 3 main stems, so trimming it's a little difficult, but I'm just going to show you an example. I'm going to trim this one here. There's no tomatoes growing on this. So I trim that off, and then I'm going to take a lot of the leaves off of the bottom. All right, so I took a whole lot of leaves off the bottom, and then I'm just going to put this. I'm going to put it in water, and let me show you what I did already. What I have done already. Come on, Coco. Okay, here's inside my screen porch. Oh, mosquitoes are so bad. My lemon lime tree, the cocktail tree, it is losing all of its citrus. Got one here that looks like it's actually, that's my finger. See, it's just lost all its citrus. I don't know. Pepper. This is a cherry tomato that hasn't done anything. Another tomato, which I could do the same thing. Cut this off of the main stem, or this, and then trim up the leaves, and that's what I did to these, and I put them in water. So if you don't know, tomatoes were roots. Their stems are also roots. So I put these in water, and voila. Look, I'm getting roots already. So I'm going to plant these. This one here actually already has, if I get it back in there. See, this one already has a flower on it, getting ready to produce. So that's super exciting. It's a great trick. When you prune up your tomato plants, if you get a large one, prune the leaves off of it up to the top area, and then stick it in some water, and it will root again. Now, that being said, look at this. I planted this from seed in this cup, put it in a thing of water, and look at those roots. However, it's not producing anything. So I don't really know why the leaves are curling up. I do know if they get too much water, they curl up, but can't necessarily take it out of the water. If anybody knows that in the hydroponics world, what I need to do, I do put a little bit of fish fertilizer in there, maybe every 3 weeks. I let it sit in there for a little bit, and then you have to rinse it out because the fish fertilizer will get a little moldy in there. So I don't know, it keeps growing, it looks healthy, but it's not producing anything. Thanks for stopping by and watching to the end. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel. And I just wanted to show you that little trick about the tomatoes and show you my little garden. Also makes a little diary for myself. Today is July 1st. So if I look back on this next year, I'll know where my garden was. And Sadie, do you got anything to say? Sadie, do you got anything to say? You want to close out the video? Oh, she always likes to be under the arm. See? She always likes to be under the arm. All right, everybody. We will see you on the next video.